most Americans know that federal agencies do not have the power to influence elections. That they should be neutral and uninvolved, and that most Americans would be wrong because of a shady executive order, which flew under the radar. 14,019. Which directs executive departments and agencies to partner with state, local, tribal, and territorial election officials to protect and promote the exercise of voting rights, to eliminate discrimination and other barriers to voting and expand voter access. Registration and accurate election information are critical parts of federal agencies planning to increase voter participation through elected political appointees. You guessed it, beer money. Sure, we need more Americans to register to vote, but why is the administration doing it so secretive about his efforts that they have so far ignored me? The completion of this apartment, and I don't blame it on the White House. State legislatures alone have no authority to mandate the Anti-Defiance Act, and its core enforce mandates that all federal government elections must be completely transparent. Now, one should not favor one party or another. Read more. What is the Biden admin hiding with these redacted documents? Tarren Bragdon is the president and CEO of the Foundation for Government Accountability, which filed a lawsuit seeking Stonewall from the Justice Department for details about the implementation of the phone election scheme and a court battle that would expose it. What is going on is what Biden has done with the feds. What is the Biden admin? Jason, you explained it very well. Just days after the president was sworn in, he issued this unprecedented executive order ordering literally hundreds of federal agencies to expand voter registration, voter participation to get the vote. Think about it. We elect who will lead our federal government in the White House and Congress. But now we have our federal government using our tax dollars and bureaucrats who influence elections. Trying to be so, we filed a lawsuit and said, let's see these plans you asked the agency to provide, and we won. I went to court the first round, but we got back just the redacted document that was blacked out. They should be transparent about what they are hiding if it is a proper activity, but instead, they're delaying, they're denying, and they're covering up. There are millions of federal employees. Donate Democrats are currently in charge of this bureaucracy, and you think about all these 2 million plus federal guys, all their buildings, and yet when you said the DOS documents, they claimed executive privilege. I understand that the president has executive authority over those documents. Privileges are in place and they will not release these plans. How they participate in the elections is up to you. That's right, and it's absolutely ridiculous to think that our right to vote is being compromised by our tax dollars and the federal government, and they refuse to turn over the documents. If Elon Musk takes over, DOJ continues to redact, suppress crucial documents, so it will be very easy. Then the Justice Department will look at the files and get the information, but instead, we're going to take the Justice Department to court and ultimately win and see what their plans are. The lawsuit I read. Its part is in the executive section. The mandate is that the federal government will partner with selected and approved non-governmental organizations, and NGOs, which they approved. It's basically a federal tax dollar deal with partisan groups. Increasing voter participation is what political parties do. But the president is trying to do it through executive order and our tax dollars. And it's just part of an unaccountable mess. Control is the federal government, and we need to stop it and hold their feet to the fire, and that's why we sue them.